Hello guys, today instead of playing a game, I am going to be reacting to Schlep's newest video that came out 2 days ago. He's apparently catching a Discord weirdo, which, yeah, good for him. Then any people this video, what I mean to say is, this video is going to have some really bad stuff in terms of language and everything. So if you're a younger audience watching this, I would swipe away. But get right into it.
Yo, Dawson. Hey, man, you're not in any trouble. We just want to talk, okay?
For over a year, I have been working with predator catching groups on getting predators arrested in real life.
You might already know about the 6 arrests and 2 convictions connected to my work within the Roblox community.
But those cases were only the beginning.
Behind the scenes, I've been involved in investigations across multiple platforms in multiple states and often acting as a decoy in person to help build a strong case for law enforcement.
This work so far has already led to multiple convictions and even a prosecutor in a major metropolitan city changing how they handle civilian-based operations. As much as I love working with other groups, there's been something that I've been wanting to do from the very start. I wanted to build my own real-life predator catching team. As you can see, I'm in beautiful Round Rock, Texas, and I made it my mission to get predators arrested. After over a year of getting predators arrested, getting convictions, and working all across the United States, the time has finally come for me to launch my very own predator catches.
All across the internet, there are platforms that quietly attract the worst kinds of people online. Some come to mind, but there are some that cater towards these people.
And if I had to bet, these platforms probably won't exist in the next 1 to 2 years. These platforms are so bad that I don't even know if I feel comfortable telling you what they are because they are that dangerous.
These chat rooms are filled with strangers tailored to your location just miles away from you, and they all gather for unbelievably disturbing reasons. If you make an account, pretend to be a girl, you will instantly be flooded with messages without saying a word. At first glance, they look ordinary, just normal profiles on a screen, but the people behind them have horrible intentions.
Hey, how are you? I live in Austin, Texas too.
Really?
I am. I'd be down to hang.
Same.
What's your number? I can text you right now. I wanted to ask real quick, how old are you? Before we hang out IRL, I guess. LOL.
2 days from now, the person sending these messages is going to walk through this door and change his life forever.
That's crazy.
But before we get to that point, I want to teach you how to protect yourself online from people like this. And that's something you can do with today's sponsorship, Surfshark. A VPN works by encrypting your internet connection. So whether you're browsing, messaging, or just connected to Wi-Fi, your data is hidden from hackers or anyone trying to spy on what you're doing. And in the context of this video, that matters. Security experts have warned that predators will use something called IP grabbers, which if you accidentally click the link, it can reveal your general location. And pair that with pre-existing information, they can build a profile on you. Predators will often do this as a way to intimidate, stalk, and harass. If you have a VPN like Surfshark on, your IP address is masked. But this isn't just about predators either. Anytime you're on public Wi-Fi, like at an airport, a coffee shop, or a hotel, your data is being exposed. Surfshark makes it simple. You turn it on, and your connection is instantly secured. It also blocks ads and malware, preventing you from clicking dangerous links in the first place. It works on unlimited devices, so your phone, your computer, and your entire household can be connected on one singular account. And with thousands of servers in over 100 countries, you can change your virtual location wherever you want. It also includes data breach alerts, antivirus protection, and a private search engine that doesn't track what you're searching up. If you want to help stay protected against people like this, go to surfshark.com/schlep or use schlep at checkout for 4 extra months of Surfshark VPN. Thanks to Surfshark for sponsoring today's video. And now let's see what Dawson had to say to our decoy.
Play solo. After work. At your own pace. No stress.
What does he have
Oh,
to say?
cool. I'm 23.
Nice.
Do you like older guys or something?
You're not like 50, lol.
You're right. I'm not 50. What do you look like?
This is a grown dude.
Oh, you're cute.
Thanks, what about you?
This is me. I'm sure you probably don't want to hang out anymore, lol.
Actually, I'd still be down. I don't mind.
When do you want to hang?
My mom works late shift. I could probably sneak out and meet you somewhere. You want to meet at a park?
I'm down. What would you want to do when we hang?
I'm down for whatever.
No, I just want to know what you're comfortable with so I don't scare you away.
You won't make me uncomfortable. Sounds like you have an idea of what you want to do.
What if I gave you a wedgie?
This was our first glance into Dawson's disturbing behavior.
He showed an unusual fixation on 2 specific things, wedgies and swirlies. He brought it up repeatedly, even telling the decoy he would record himself giving himself swirlies.
What makes situations like this even sadder is that fixations like this can be rooted in past experiences. In some cases, people who go through bullying end up developing unhealthy coping mechanisms to deal with the trauma.
Regardless of origin, though, those behaviors can evolve into something deeply disturbing.
But what he was about to say next, I could have never been prepared for.
What is he gonna say?
Dawson was fully committed on meeting in real life, so I began preparing my team for what would be our first catch independently.
Hey, I'm here at the park trying to look for you.
Here's where I'm at.
Send me a pic of you so I know.
And the predator began walking right towards the bathroom.
Yo, Dawson. Hey, man, you're not in any trouble. We just want to talk, okay? You could step outside if you want. It's no big deal, man. Hey, dude. I'm Ben. Nice to meet you. This is Robert. You want to step outside? No, dude, no. If we wanted to get you in trouble, we wouldn't be talking here right now.
If we thought you were a bad guy, we wouldn't.
Yeah.
If you say like for sexual activity, I guess like that. I think that's just a split decision in my mind.
Yeah. We'll talk about it. We'll see what we can do. No, so we're recording, but it's just for our own safety.
I'm not going to hurt you guys anything.
Okay. Yeah. Well, cool. Yeah, let's just talk out here.
Yeah.
So you're 23, right?
18 actually.
Okay.
I just like
Okay.
I just graduated high school.
This was the first wave of lies from Dawson. At the time, it was February, and he just claimed he graduated high school. As you guys already know, we know everything about Dawson, yet he thought he could show up and lie his way out of this situation. I needed to get Dawson to say the truth on his actual age, but the confrontation just started, so I'll wait to press him on this until a little later.
I had a feeling it was kind of something like this, and I think I just kind of wanted to talk to someone to get some help, I think.
Yeah. When you say you haven't been doing too well, what do you mean?
Depression and stuff like that. I just got back into therapy, and I'm just trying to find ways to cope with it, and I don't know, maybe this is just a cry for help. I think maybe a little bit. It's like, would I ever touch someone my age? Probably not. I just don't think I could do something like that.
Yeah.
Just because, I grew up watching videos like this. Like, I just think maybe I just...
Videos like Chris Hansen type
I grew
stuff.
up watching stuff like that.
I find it especially telling that Dawson said he grew up watching people like Chris Hansen. If he's seen To Catch a Predator, he already knows how serious what he did was and the consequences that follow after it.
Well, we're with a Facebook group. We help parents deal with like safety stuff online. Amy's mom had contacted us because she went through her phone and found the messages, and then you know, she didn't know what to do. She had never had anything like this happen before, so.
I don't really want to get in trouble. My life's just kind of starting. I mean, I'm in college. I'm just trying to get things together. I just think like this is just something I need to just discuss with like therapy and stuff like that. I just kept thinking over like I don't think I should do this. I don't think I should do this. But like I don't know. I think I'm just kind of scared, and I don't even want to tell my family about it. Like, this is just something I keep in therapy, just because like I don't want people looking at me differently.
Yeah.
And it's not like am I trying to fuck someone who's? I mean, absolutely not. I mean, I don't know.
I feel this detail he says here was especially disturbing because he seems less bothered about the actions he was potentially going to commit and more upset about how society would have treated him.
But
Well, how long is this feelings and stuff?
it's just recent. Like it just concerns me because like I know like addiction is something that I struggle with lately, and am I trying to like
treat him and not?
no, I just don't know who to talk to about this stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's embarrassing stuff.
It is, and I mean, I don't know how to overcome it. And I'm just ashamed of myself. To be real with you, I wasn't even trying to do activity. I think I just needed a friend. I kind of had to fit into this thing, so I went anyway. I knew it was a thing, but I went anyway just to talk to somebody.
You did not know it was a sting.
I don't know if is that weird. Like, is that something I should? Because I was like, this is a setup.
I think that's the responsible thing to do.
I just wanted to talk. Do I want to go to jail? Absolutely not. Because I mean, first and foremost, I don't think there's too much evidence to say that I was really trying to do this. But I was more so just kind of being friendly. That's just what I think.
So, I guess just to start by asking, what do you think would have happened here today if there was
honestly, I don't
actually
know.
a real girl?
I mean, honestly, I don't know. That's just something that I kept thinking about. I'm like, because first, formally, I mean, I knew this was a setup, but like, again, I mean, I went anyway. Technically, I guess I have a girlfriend, which is the bigger problem, because why am I trying to cheat on her with someone who's a lot younger?
I mean, we've talked to some really sick f***s, and you're like, if we thought that you were not like capable of changing, then we wouldn't be having this conversation in the first place.
So you might be wondering, Schlep, why are you being so friendly with the predator? Didn't this guy try to just do something horrible? Well, yes, you are absolutely right. But the reason why we are trying to be friendly is we're trying to get him to admit what he was about to do. Because what this will be is a confession that'll be used against him in a later day in court. On top of that, we're trying to get him to admit to doing more things. For instance, if he has stuff that he probably shouldn't have, that will be an instantaneous arrest, and he will not be able to get out of it in any circumstance. What we're trying to do is build the very best case for law enforcement so that prosecutors can lock this guy up for as long as possible.
That's the one. So if you're new to co-producer, you could really type in anything that you want.
Okay.
Tom, this is Brandon. They're part of our Facebook group, so yeah.
Not doing too well. It's kind of why I'm here.
Yeah.
I knew this was a setup, but I came to talk to y'all because I just need some help. My first time I've done something like this, and it's just kind of concerning.
I think the best thing that you've done here so far is to admit you have a problem.
That's literally
that's the thing. You should see like a lot of the people we have to deal with. I mean,
How long had you been talking to Amy for?
I want to say only a few days.
so what happened in this instance here?
Well, my first thing is I hit someone up that was like, I was assuming they were 18. I was like, hey, how are you? When they said their age, I just kind of decided to keep talking. I'm not sure why, to be honest with you. I
just didn't even think about it.
I didn't really think about it,
Yeah.
Has this happened before?
No, actually, I don't know. I think
Well, the reason we ask is because it's more than just Amy's mom that contacted us. There was another girl that had said that she had been messaging you.
Dawson was not a one-time offender like you see in a lot of these catches. How bad was it? Well, he wasn't just talking to one of our decoys. On Discord with one of our other decoys, he was planning to meet up at the same exact park, at the same exact bathroom, later that week to do something just as disturbing. This wasn't an isolated situation anymore. This wasn't an impulsive mistake. It is now a pattern. And if Dawson got what he wanted, it wouldn't have just been one of our decoys.
I'm gonna ask you again. How many people do you think you've messaged that are?
if I'm being honest, I'd say maybe like a handful. I'm gonna say 10 at most. Just a handful. But have I taken it off of the site? No. Maybe I think only 2 I've taken off the site. If I give or take, just to be 100% honest.
Right here, Dawson admits to messaging more than 10 different people. Mind you, our decoys
there's only
only
2.
accounted for 2. It's
So
clear
8
that
total
Dawson's
people
online activity had
real.
spiraled to a point it was leaving a devastating wake of victims. All that is clear is that Dawson needed to be stopped. But before that can happen, we need to understand how far this depravity goes.
What's the lowest age you'd say you
I
talked to?
will, the lowest age that I've talked to, I think, would be 15.
So if someone said they were like years old,
Oh,
they
hell
would be
no,
like,
absolutely not. How old are you? I'm 18, sorry. I know I said I was 23, but I like to appear that I'm older.
I really want to have an open and honest dialogue with you. We're not going to show up. We don't know who someone is. We know you're 23. You're 23, right? Okay.
Yeah. I'm just ashamed. I'm sorry.
it's okay, dude. Like,
shake my hand. Like,
I'm
seriously.
just ashamed.
I know this is hard. I know this is probably one of the hardest conversations you're ever going to have in your life. But I appreciate your honesty.
I mean, did the interest in begin with like porn?
I think so. Like, it's more so like when you watch, like, I guess the younger, like, adult actresses, like when you're younger, you just kind of say, okay, well, this person looks like they're my age.
It's pretty clear that if Dawson was texting more than 10 people, he most likely had some content on his phone. So I needed to poke around to figure out what he might have.
You know, you mentioned, like, for instance, how people would, like, ask you about, like, porn and stuff like that. But, I mean, has that been something you've ever come across?
I've had people try to sell it to me, but I wouldn't try to get into that because you don't know what you're gonna see. I think the craziest thing I saw was someone sent me like a preview of the stuff, and like I'm like, what is this? And they're like, oh, it's a preview, and I'm like, I don't want it. And like, it's like, the thing is, like, sometimes those previews are sensitive, but sometimes they aren't. So that's probably the craziest thing I've seen on the site, and it's gross because it could be like or like kids.
Yeah.
What was the preview of? What?
Because someone sent me a preview trying to sell.
Wow.
Dawson right here had quite literally just admitted to viewing some of the most horrific material online. So much that Brandon literally had to do a second take and ask him what he had just viewed.
So if someone sent you like an image of like a 15-year-old having sex, you would reject it?
Oh yeah.
But then you want to meet up with them physically in
Well,
person to have sex?
See, that's why I'm here to get help.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out why am I doing this.
You use Discord,
I
right?
do.
Yeah. I mean, have you talked to anyone on
Besides the one that I was talking to not so long ago, I don't know I don't think so.
Because Discord's kind of a place for that type of stuff too. I mean, you've probably seen all the news.
I'm in a lot of Discord servers, so like, I mean, I try to keep my nose clean.
What stands out here is that Dawson himself admits how bad Discord can actually be. If you've watched any of my content or see any of the posts I make, you know how hard I go at this app. So much, in fact, that I actually managed to get Discord to change some of the stuff happening on their website. Predators, though, consistently use Discord because it is a platform that allows them to thrive. The person I'm sitting next to, Ruben Sim, he was sent legal threats by Discord for creating a bot that protects children. So when Dawson himself reinforces the idea of how bad the platform actually is, he didn't end up there by chance. He ended up there because that platform enables this kind of behavior and actively goes at people trying to expose it.
Is it cool if I vape?
Yeah, that's cool. Dude, we don't.
Okay. I just want to ask to be polite.
You know, if you're asking this girl for pictures, you definitely asked other girls, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to y'all because what good is
now,
mine gonna get me?
my question is gonna be, have any of them sent you something? And I want to hear that as honest as possible.
If I've asked, I don't think I've actually had. Maybe one time on like Snapchat one time.
And how old was she?
I want to say like.
Apparently you can go from 0 to a complete site in just a single prompt with Wix Harmony. I don't know if this is going to be possible. Or vibe coding meets drag and drop freedom. We'll see about that. All right, let me try to make up a site to sell some like theoretical Sambucha kombucha. Make me a site about Sambucha kombucha.
I think maybe he knows something around there.
I mean, did it come across your mind when you...
At that point, it didn't really cross my mind at all. But like now I'm like, okay, well, I'm getting older. This is now a real problem. Let me address it before it gets serious. Because like, I mean, I'm 23. I turned 24 in October. You think I want to continue to throw my life down the drain? Absolutely not.
Like I said, you're free to leave. You know, we're not forcing you or anything like that. You know, we're just.
I could have left, but
exactly. Yeah.
But what I don't want to think on my conscience is I don't want to leave and like, okay, well, these guys might f me over later. What are y'all's names again?
I'm Ben. This is Robert.
I'm Robert Locks. So I think this was something that really concerned me. in these messages. What would you like to do? I mean, it could seem like you if you want it to be authentic. I mean, I don't use protection. I could grab you at a surprise and you out of the blue at random, like you. Is that something you're particularly into?
Not really, actually, and that's just me being honest. Not particularly.
Yeah.
I just was just trying to go. I just go with the vibe of the conversation. Like that's not something that I'm particularly into.
Yeah.
And the reason I say that is because I have friends who have actually been, and I stand against like.
What did you just say?
I'm glad to see you stand against.
I only say that just because
really
it's like I've
had.
had.
For Dawson to say that he's against this type of stuff when he himself
he
was
literally
trying to
showed
do
up.
that
This
stuff,
video
it tells you
exists.
everything about the mental gymnastics he's trying to do right now to get out of this situation.
But if she said like, I'm okay, you can do whatever you want to me, what do you think would have happened? Because
I would probably hesitate if I tried.
Do you think there's a chance that it would have happened though?
I think there's a small chance, but I'm not saying that it should happen. I'm just being honest. Like I just think I would probably either hesitate or back out because I just don't think I would have been comfortable. Like,
but you see it from our perspective, where all the messages that you've sent so far. I mean, you coming here, they lead to you wanting to meet up and have sex with this girl. I'm glad you can admit that. And I want to say it brings me a lot of clarity to know that you would never like
I couldn't. I couldn't anybody, even an adult. I couldn't do it.
You have a girlfriend. Why are we still like trying to talk with people online? Is she not fulfilling something? Like
I don't know. Like I really don't know. Like I don't. I think it's like a special craze, maybe. Not like I'm trying to seek out people who are underage. Does that make me a
We don't try to assign labels to people, man, to be totally honest with you.
It means you're attracted to people. And I mean, you wouldn't be engaging or chatting with these people, you know, if you found zero attraction to them. So there's obviously a level of attraction. Where does that level of attraction start to fade for you? Like, cause like, you're willing to talk with people once you've established. Like, what is the difference between these people and adults?
Because like I don't even consider myself attracted, but why am I still talking to them? Because like when I think of like, like to me it kind of disgusts me in a way. But I don't know. Like, I just don't think I have an honest answer to that. I don't want someone to make another excuse.
I wanted to know exactly how far Dawson was down this pipeline. So I asked him this question to see what he was using.
We specifically try to hunt down like people distributing abuse material. We think that stuff is so heinous. There's one I hear a lot about. It's
Telegram?
Yeah.
Telegram is terrible.
Oh, it is?
If you don't know what Telegram is, it is an encrypted chat messaging platform loaded with criminal activity all over it. So much, in fact, that the CEO of Telegram was actually arrested and charged over allegations that Telegram wasn't doing enough to stop this type of behavior.
I don't know much about it, and that's kind of
I want to use it to talk to adults.
Listen, I believe you, man. I totally trust you.
I'm just gonna let you know, just because I do have Telegram, but 9 out of 10 it's like some OnlyFans and all that kind of stuff. So that's why I don't really use it a lot for that same reason.
Sometimes you'll just be added into group chats, right?
Me as well.
Yeah, so you'll get added into group chats.
Yes, I hate it.
Have you had like sometimes it'll be stuff like that? That's what I've heard a lot of, where people just get added into group chats. Hey, I'm selling this, and you know it'll have like a.
Sometimes I get added into Facebook chats.
Of that stuff. Have you seen any that were like, you know, like things? Because that's something I hear. Twitter I heard is really bad. I don't know if you know this. Twitter actually has the lowest amount of moderators per user than any other social media platform. With Twitter, what were some of the things you'd find on Twitter?
Just like links, like saying, oh, young link, buy this, buy this. 9 times out of 10, they wouldn't be like pictures for obvious reasons, but you would kind of know what it is because it would say, oh, young links, this age or whatever.
I'm not here to like judge you or anything, but I'm just curious. Have you ever clicked on any of them?
I'm afraid to. I don't want to buy this on my phone.
That's what you're worried about.
The main thing for Dawson is that it's not about it being exposed to this material or the absolute trauma that goes into the creation of it. It is about him not wanting to get a virus on his phone.
That is one of the most messed up things I think I have ever heard. That he's not worried about anything else but just getting a virus on his phone. He's just digging his own hole.
One I was hearing a lot about on Twitter, I don't know if you've seen it, it was Mega
I like making my podcast. I don't like making short clips of my podcast. So the AI...
Mega links, right?
Those are also bad.
Predators often use a lot of the file sharing services I'm mentioning here to exchange illicit material.
Yeah, so you know about those?
I know about Mega just because for my, and this is only adult.
Yeah, listen,
a lot
I
of
understand.
those come in Mega links.
There's some other apps, Zangy, you hear of that one?
Yeah.
Zangy is also another app that I've seen a lot of predators utilize.
Yeah, have you ever used it?
One time. I deleted it though. Well, I still have it, but I don't use it anymore. But I have one time. It's kind of like
one thing.
A session.
Session. I was gonna ask you about that. Yeah, so you use
Session. Sessions, which is another app that Dawson brought up on his entire own accord, is an app that is frequently used by predators because of the encrypted chat nature of it. So pretty much Dawson has checked off the list of every single predator application.
I mean, you've already said that a 6-year-old had sent you, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So no matter what, he's already...
Now, there was something that I needed Dawson to do before the police arrived. I needed to make sure that he wasn't going to delete any messages off of his phone or try to scrub any of the evidence off of it. So I told Dawson that I have a high-tech, futuristic device that is capable of wiping all of his cache so that no inappropriate stuff was found on it.
You know, how that stuff works is it's cached into your system. It doesn't go away. We have like a tool here that erases all of your cache, like off of your phone, and anything like that sort of stuff.
It was literally just a battery bank.
I'll take something like that.
Yeah, but like just to clarify, because like I have to put it in, like you've like, your phone's like had on it, right? Like it's at one point seen like anything, if you load up a web page, there's gonna be like, you know, it doesn't matter, it's in the system. So, I mean, that's something we can provide you with, because, I mean, have you looked at photography? Like, and I am not here to judge you.
I would say like one time, I think more of like well, I'm talking like when I was like and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I think maybe if I had to think about time now, like maybe one other time, same stuff.
Have you ever been sent a Dropbox or Megalink that had in it?
One time, yeah.
Just like unsolicited.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like that's the difference. Like, you know.
That happened the other day actually. They just sent a link.
And what was on that? What did you?
It was like stuff like that. I didn't know what it was because the name didn't specify either. So I clicked on it. What is this?
I'm gonna get him the device where he can erase it, because he was explaining that. Does your phone? Is it? What type of phone? It's a little doohickey thing we've gotten set up. It'll erase all the cache. It looks like a battery bank, but we've pretty much taken out all of the insides of it. I think you can also just set it on it. It's got like a wireless thing.
Oh, my phone does have wireless charging.
But it'll take like 20 minutes to do that.
I'm just glad that you're talking to us and being as honest as you have.
Yeah.
The more you admit, the better you'll feel and get it off.
Yeah, I mean, this is stuff that's been pent up for years for you.
If you're lying about stuff, you're not telling you stuff, then you're not going to be able to get help and stuff.
Is that the police city? Yeah. Am I going to jail?
We didn't call them.
I hope I'm not going to jail.
Because we're loitering.
Yeah, that's probably.
I can go there.
No. It's okay. They'll. Yeah, let's just talk to them because they'll probably just tell us.
Okay, no worries. I can go. Like are you for real? Like I'm not trying to. I cannot go to jail.
No. Yeah. Hi. Yeah. Hi. Huh? Yeah. We called. Yeah. So.
So I'm Ben. This is Dawson Hatton. Okay. And you're never gonna try to meet up with a girl ever again?
Never again. This is the last time trying to meet up in person. Okay.
Hello, sir. Can I shake your hand?
No, not right now. What's going on?
This is Dawson Hatton. He had been talking to a 15-year-old for the last couple of days online, and he came here in person to have sex with them. But he said he's never going to be doing that again.
I came here knowing this is a sting to get some help because I've been struggling with some things personally, and I just think I need to get some physical help. And
Dawson, do you have any weapons on you?
No, sir. No,
Do you
sir.
mind if I check?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you stand up?
Yeah.
Turn around.
Go
Put
ahead,
your
go
hand in the back. You're not going to cuffs. Okay.
It's just my phone. I got a vape and my keys and my wallet.
Okay. Well, let's go over here to my car and we'll talk, and then my partners will talk to these guys. Okay?
Who's calling?
Oh, well, he's a caller. I have all the evidence and everything you guys are going to need.
Now, after the arrest with Dawson Hatton, he was charged, and he got a bond for $90,000. And how bonds work is that you have to pay 10% of it. So to get out of jail before his trial, he has to pay thousands of dollars. I'm proud to say that after over a year of predator catching, I'm finally able to do this on my own, and I've finally been able to do one independently successfully. I'd also like to give thanks to Ruben Sim, Turkey Tom, and Brandon Buckingham for coming out for this. And also these all amazing, awesome members that support me over on schlep.tv and make this content possible to begin with. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one.
That was insane. I was shocked when I saw Roblox actually decided to ban this guy for being a hero. Which, hopefully, I honestly hope Roblox